Welcome to today's webinar, all of you, my friends. And today I'm going to talk to you about a nosode of this generation, a nosode that we need to use now more often than any time before. And not only for one or two symptoms, but for many, many deeper pathological diseases. I'm going to talk to you about the remedy Streptococcinum. And let us try to understand this step by step. Streptococcinum is made from Streptococcus pyogenes, that's a bacteria. The genius, the main thing of this remedy. Genius is a word coined by Boger. The main genius of Streptococcinum is recurrency, relapsing throat infection, relapsing boils. Somewhere in the past history, lot of infection. So many infection, many antibiotics taken. Very chilly feeling within, and cannot tolerate sympathy. So this entire complex is the feature of streptococcinum. This is the main thing. This should be there if you want to give streptococcinum. And I have used streptococcinum very often with pretty amazing results. So I'm going to share with you some very important information which I want all of my friends here to use it in next few months and write back to me your experience, because I am working on a magnanimous materia medica of sarcodes and nosodes, which very soon I will be publishing and sharing with all my friends here. So let's see. Tyler in her book she writes, Streptococcinum is a mighty medicine. That's the first line. And she claims that this should be a remedy whenever there is a lot of chronic infection in the child or in patients. Boric also writes about it has a very rapid action. It has an antifebrile action. There's a lot of chilliness. When pyrogen fails, this is a very important remedy for infective base in homeopathy. I'll share with you one of the cases I was treating. I was so I'm associated with many allopathic hospitals where they call me to see patients. I was called to a global hospital in Mumbai, a patient totally in a comatose state, not responding to anything. And when I took her history, I came to know in the past history that she had recurrent throat infection, after which she developed joint pains, and then there was twitching and jerking, and then she went into coma. And typically, by her state of mind, she didn't tolerate sympathy too much, and very much affected by slightest of emotions, very affectionate, very soft. This past history of throat infection, then into joints, then into twitching. This is typical streptococcal behavior, and sympathy aggravates is a very strong feature of strep. I gave streptococcinum 1 m. Believe me, my friends, and next day she was out of coma and discharged in 48 hours. This is today's generation homeopathic materia medica, and I want all of you to use it. In children's cases, this is a very strong symptom that retarded growth is very important, and very delicate personalities, even mother history during pregnancy is very important. I've used it very often for acute renal failure when other remedies fail. In fact, eel serum and streptococcinum is a top acute nephritis remedy. Even patient come to me, they say, I had a viral arthritis, streptococcin 200. Remember, one dose probably every 21 days is the remedy. Remarkable results. S.C. Ghosh has written a lot about this, and he claims that, like mercury, there is a lot of kind of tenesmus, bacillary dysentery. And he also claims that in many cases of bacillary dysentery, where sulfur and arsenic hydrogenisatum fail, streptococcinum is a top remedy. Strong confirmation which I see. In the surgery, lot of infective base, sore throats, sympathy aggravates recurrent throat infection, and history of long injury like arnica. Hot feet, eggs aggravate like Chinars, septic state, like when you think pyrogen baptisia. And clean tongue. Remember this. Mortality aggravated by constellation, humid weather, so rainy weather. In this weather, throat infection, think of streptococcus and rustox. Better by continued motion, like rustox. So this is what I wanted to share with you. It's a very short talk I wanted to give with you today. Use it and write to me. This is my email ID, gaurang@gmail.com. Homeopathic Hub, the channel, my consultation, Mumbai, Dadar, Facebook Live, you can watch me. And my new book, wait for it. And be original. Be yourself.